Hello guys, good afternoon. How's your day going? I just shared with you the list with the rates of the second evaluation. And as you can see, there are some people in yellow. So the people who is in yellow is a people who made a presentation and presented. So those who presented, remember I told you I was going to round up your grade. For example, let's say Alvidres Prado Samantha, your final grade is 93, but it's rounded up. Even though you don't have 95, it's rounded up because of your presentation, so it's 100. In the case of Jaciel, it's also from 6 to 7, so it's like safe. It is like you knew about it because you played with the score and you got your 7, the 7 you needed to pass the subject. So like that, and your grade for all of the ones who are in yellow will be rounded up to the next grade, okay? So if it is a 7, it will be an 8. If it is a 9, so it is 100, okay?
Okay.
Questions about this, about your grades? If you have questions or something, let me know today, okay? Because tomorrow they will be on the system. Okay, so let's start with the class then. It means that today we're having a different partial. Okay. We're gonna go to the book to start with the topic number 1.2. So it says in here, same or different. That is the title of the unit 1.2. So remember the unit in general is called identity. So the 1.2 is called same or different. Okay, so here it says vocabulary relationships. Think of all the people you have talked to in the last 24 hours. What relationship do they have to you? Okay, again, think of all the people you have talked to in the last 24 hours. What relationship do they have to you? So I'm gonna be asking randomly to 3 of you to tell me to answer this question, okay? So Grecia, tell me, what people have you talked to in the last 24 hours? Grecia, are you there?
Ay, tenía apagado el micrófono. ¿Me puede repetir? Es que ando aquí en el pueblo y no, está mala señal y no escuché bien. ¿Me puede repetir, por favor?
Yes. Think of all the people you have talked to in the last 24 hours. What relationship do they have to you?
With my family.
With your family, okay, so they are your relatives? Okay, thank you. Samantha, what about you?
With my mom.
Okay, your mom. So it's also family, right? So she's your mom. Okay. Bernardo, what about you?
With my friends and family too.
Okay. So let's go then to the next one. It says, look at the words in the box and answer the questions. Boss and employee. Well, if you work in a company or if you work for someone, you're gonna have a boss. An employee, if you are giving work to someone, so then probably the people who work for you are your employees. Okay, classmates. So here you have classmates. Partner, could be a partner in crime, not just kidding, could be a partner in whatever, someone who is with you, helping you with a topic or doing something. Could be a partner, I don't know, like like for example, could be a classmate and partner at the same time. Teammates is also Could be also classmate, related to the classmate, but it's teammate is someone that you make a team with, right? Could be a team in your job, in the school, in a match, in a game, in a soccer, in a sport. There are many different types of teams. Member. So a member, we can be member of, how are these things called? Oh, where you go in and play. Okay, well, member means that you have an ID or something to be part of a place, right? I mean that you need to be a member to get in there. Okay, godfather and godmother. Godfather and godmother are the people that your parents choose to, let's say, guide you when you are a baby. So it's like they are like in the baptism, you have a godmother and a godfather. Mentor and mentee, fiance and fiance. Okay, so un mentor or female mentee, or fiance and fiance, which is this for the when you're with the ring, right? You're not married, but you are about to get married. Okay, so after looking at the vocabulary, let's go to the questions. And we're gonna be answering these questions related to the vocabulary. So for example, the first one, which pair works together? A boss and an employee. Okay, Jonathan, can you read number 2, please?
Yes. Which pair promises to help guide a child through life?
Okay, and what do you think is the answer? A pair of people who promises to help guide a child through life.
Godfather and godmother, not?
Yes, godfather and godmother. Let me write it next to it. Do me a favor of granting these answers, okay, please. Just the answers. So you can have the
¿Apuntamos
vocabulary.
esa actividad?
Just the vocabulary, so you can keep the vocabulary. Okay. Godfather and godmother. Okay, next. Number 3, Karina, please.
Which pair is going to get married? Sería fiance and fiance.
Very good. Okay, number 4. Mariana, please.
Which pair involves one person learning from the other?
Mm-hmm.
Classmates.
Try
No.
again. I don't think that is not what people expect from classmates. What could it be?
Podría ser pues un mentor and
Yes,
mentee.
mentor, mentee. I told you that this was female, but no, it is not. Mentee is the learner. So mentor is the person who's teaching, and the mentee is the one who is acquiring that knowledge from the mentor. Okay, mentor and mentee. Okay, 5. Let's see, number 5. Casiel, please.
Which word describes people who play on the same sports team? Teammates.
Teammates, very good. Females. Number 6, Carlos, please.
Six.
Yes, number 6.
Say which word describes people who go to the same classes?
And
Partner.
try again.
Oh no, the
Classmates.
mates.
Very good. Classmates. 7, Sophia, please.
Which word describes a person who is part of a club? Member.
Member, very good. I'm sorry. And therefore, number 8, Leslie, please.
Which word is a general word for someone whom you do something with? Partner.
Partner. Yeah, it's the only one we have left, but yeah, right, it makes sense. Someone that we do something with, it's our partner. Could be at school, could be at our workplace, could be someone who's a very good friend that we, I don't know, we do certain activities together. So a partner is that. Okay, I'm going to erase it and go to the next one. Let's go to the vocabulary bank. Give me just 1 second. And here we are with the relationships. Okay, so it says complete the family tree with the words in the box. And this is the family tree. Here we have the chart, and these are the family members. So we have the grandma and the grandpa, grandma and grandpa, uncle and aunt, father and mother. So if you see, we have some hearts. So it means that they're together. Father and mother, they broke up, and then the mother got married to someone else, and they're still married. In-laws, father-in-law, mother-in-law. What does this mean? That they are the parents of my husband. Cousin, it's the son of my uncle and aunt. This is me, and I'm divorced. Well, I'm talking about the pictured girl, okay? I have a sister and a brother. My brother is married, my sister is single. So as I said, I was married, and then I divorced, and then I have a husband. Next, I have my daughter and my son. My husband has a daughter. My brother has 2 children. And well, as you see, again, in-laws means my father and mother-in-law because they are my parents of my husband. So now we're gonna write the words that are missing in the family tree, okay? So look at it. Here, what is this little girl? Look at the vocabulary. She's the daughter of my husband.
Stepdaughter.
A stepdaughter, very good. Stepdaughter. Okay, what is he? He is the son of my brother. So he's my brother's son. He is
Nephew.
nephew, very good. She is my brother's son, so she is
Niece.
niece, very good.
También quiere que lo apuntemos.
Not yet,
Okay.
okay. She is my brother's wife, so she is
Sister-in-law.
sister-in-law, very good. Then we have, well, this is me. Who is he?
Ex-husband.
Ex-husband, very good. So as you can see, my mother was married to my father, but they divorced. So my mother is married to
Stepfather.
stepfather, very good. And what else is missing? I think that's it, right? We saw the sister-in-law, niece, nephew, grandparents on my mother's side. What would be the parents of the grandmother's side? This or this? The first couple or the second one?
Second one.
Second, very good. So these are grandparents on my mother's side. So then it means that these are my parents, sorry, on my father's side. Ex-husband, a stepfather, and a stepdaughter. Okay. Have you heard this vocabulary before, you guys? Did you hear it before?
Ajá. Como en la primaria lo daban.
Huh? Yeah. Well, Leslie, did you go to a bilingual school?
No, pero era un colegio.
Okay, and you remember the vocabulary.
Yeah.
Okay. So the rest of you guys, probably this vocabulary, I remember we saw part of it in the first book, in the first level. I remember I taught something like this, something like talking about the family, but we didn't. It wasn't that much vocabulary. It was only a few. So then here we have this vocabulary, which is a little bit more extent. I mean, we have more words, more vocabulary. Here we have like the in-law, right? Because we have the father-in-law, we have the sister-in-law. But to be honest, I remember once someone told me, a native speaker told me, yeah, we refer to my sister-in-law, father-in-law, etc., in-law. But to be honest, this person told me, right? To be honest, we don't actually talk to them or refer to them as in-law. I know they are our family-in-law, but we don't refer to them as in-law. What does this mean? That my cuñada, I'm not gonna say sister-in-law, I'm just gonna call her sister. To my mother-in-law, I'm not gonna call it mother-in-law, I'm just gonna call it mother. So it's like, even though they know that they're their family-in-law, they just keep it with a mother, father, sister, and that. Except for the stepdaughter, for example, yeah, you can call a daughter too, but if we want to be specific, well, yeah, probably we'll need to say stepdaughter or stepfather, like that. Okay, so I'm going to erase, as I noticed with your participation, I think that you are not having any question related to this. So let me go back to the page we were, okay? So I didn't ask you to write it because I know that that it's not like a new topic and that you are familiar with it. So wait. I'm gonna share the screen again. And here it says, read the text and discuss. Do you think male and female brains are different? How? What are the stereotypes of men and women in your country? Okay, so this is a very difficult to talk about topic because, well, first of all, answer me, guys. Do you think that male and female brains are different?
The brain?
Yeah, the brain.
Maybe because of the hormones, but not the brain.
Probably the function of it?
No.
No?
Because the
Okay.
function it's the same.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Okay, let's go and read. But before we go and read, tell me, what are the stereotypes of men and women in Mexico? Tell me one stereotype of men and women in Mexico, guys.
Maybe that the Mexicans are loud, like the Mexican women are loud. I've heard.
Okay. Well, we've got to admit that nowadays is different than before. So let's not discuss the topic. I wouldn't like to have discussions about this topic. So let's go and read. It says, are men's and women's brain wired differently? And with wire, it means like connected, right? Wired differently. It says, read with me, please. Is it true that men are from Mars and women are from Venus? Some researchers think that male and female brains are wired differently. As Leslie said, well, it's the same brain, it works for the same, it functions the same, but it says in here that they are wired differently. What does this mean? Like with the veins, they are not like placed in the same areas. With male brains wire from the back to the front, and female brains wire from side to side. So side to side and men back to the front. This might explain why men are good at performing a single task like cycling or navigating, whereas women might be better at multitasking. Other researchers disagree. However, what do you think? Try to buy test to find out if your brain is male or female. So as it says in here, this is research made by these experts, right? I mean, with the only thing we can do is just to give our opinion, but it doesn't mean that it is 100% sure and this is real, because as it says in here, that other researchers disagree, which say that probably it's not true. But what do you think, guys? Do you think that it is true that men are good at doing some things better than women and women are better at doing some things than men? Or this is just a stereotype?
I think that women's are like good at multitasking, and men are just like they center in one thing.
Probably, right? And I can agree with you, but at the same time, I know that there are exceptions. So there are men who are very good at doing many things at the same time, or are very creative, or I don't know. So let's go, and it says in here, take a piece of paper and listen to parts 1 and part 2 and follow the by test instructions. So let's do this, guys. In the document or whatever you're gonna upload as evidence, I want you to write there your test, okay? So again, we're gonna listen to part 1 and 2 to follow the by test instructions. And I want to do it myself too, so let me go for a piece of paper, please. Okay, so I am back. Ready? Do you all have a piece of paper?
Yes.
Okay. I'll play this and we're gonna follow the instructions.
Unit 1, recording S1.3. Part 1.
Is your brain male or female? Well, you might think it's a strange question, but some researchers have found that men's and women's brains are actually wired differently. So let's do a test to see if your brain is male or female. In a moment, we're going to ask you to draw a picture of a bicycle. So make sure you have a pen or pencil ready.
So you're gonna do
Part
this drawing,
2.
okay?
Okay, so I want you to draw a picture of a bicycle. You have exactly 1 minute starting now.
Okay, make the drawing, please.
Make it as beautiful or normal as you like. Include as much detail as you can. You have 45 seconds left. You have another 15 seconds. You have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop. Right. Stop drawing, please. Now, write down on your piece of paper whether you, the artist, are male or female. That's all we need to know for the experiment. Now, turn to page 158 to see what a real bike looks like.
Okay, do you have your bike with you guys? Yeah, before we go and check, I would like to see your bikes. I would like to see your bicycles. So turn on your camera, please, and show it. I'm gonna also show it to you. Let's show our bicycles. Jonathan, that's a cute bicycle. Like, this is my bicycle. I want to see your bicycles. Come on, nobody's showing their bicycle.
Ay, no se ve.
Ay, la mía está muy fea.
Samantha, that's a cute bicycle too. Casiel, nice bicycle. Mariana, okay, it looks like the bicycle of clowns, the ones with clowns. That it's taller from one side. Leslie, I want to see yours. Casiel, did you show it? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I do remember now. Thank you. Who else hasn't shown it? Oh, Bernardo, I. Okay, it looks like a scooter. Sophia, did you show yours?
Yes.
Okay. So the page we gotta go and check is page 58. Okay, let's go to the page 58. What page is this? Let me check. Okay, let me stop sharing so I can look over the page because I don't get to see the number. Keep your bicycles with you and give me a chance, okay? Wait. I'm looking for the page, okay? Be patient. $58 was a page or 85? I forgot.
58.
58, but there's,
Dijo 58.
yeah, but there's nothing in 58. Let me go for the physical book to check. There's nothing. Let me just 158. 158. Okay, here it is. Now I found it. So let's see if our brain is female or male. It says, look at your drawing. Does it include these things? Okay, answer me, guys. Tell me, does your drawing include wheels? It's a checklist. Does your drawing include wheels?
Ajá.
Yes.
Yes.
Seat,
Yes.
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 chain.
No.
No.
Mine does. Okay. Handlebar.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, why not? Okay. Pedals.
Ajá.
Yes.
No.
No. Okay. And crossbar.
Yes.
No.
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 Okay. Mine include every single thing from this drawing. Okay. Now we're gonna read the text. I know, but it's nothing of it. Well, it doesn't. What does it have to do with it? I mean, it doesn't answer anything. Okay, let's go. Let me check here real quick. Okay, well, let's go back and see what the text says about you including or not including, or what does it have to do with it. So now it says, how many parts did your bike have? From the checklist, how many? There were 6, so 4 out of 6, okay. Could it work? Your bicycle, could it work or couldn't?
Pues si no tenía la cadena, pues no.
Does it have a person in it? Well, nobody in here drew a person on the bicycle, right? So probably the answer is no for every single student here. Well, we already compared our pictures. Now, it says, was the explanation correct for you? Do you agree with the presenter's view about men and women? I mean, it doesn't make sense that much with the bicycle thing.
Sí, ni al caso.
So, well, probably it was just for us to have a little fun drawing bicycles. Okay. Now it says, women think people are important, and men, on the other hand, are more interested in getting the machine right. Well, I don't think so. Probably this is just a stereotype. What do you think? Nothing. Okay. So now let's go to the next one, and it says here, wait. Read the information. Which comments do you agree or disagree with? Okay, we're gonna stop here, guys, because we still have a 2 hours class tomorrow, and we're gonna use the rest of the lesson, the rest of the unit 1.2 to finish it tomorrow. So I'm just gonna take attendance. Let me open the list. To see who's here. Okay, let me see. Alvidres Prado.
Present.
Ceballos López.
Present.
Córdoba Márquez. Coronado Ortiz.
Present, aquí estoy.
Cruz Álvarez.
Present.
Teacher, ¿sí me escuché?
Sí.
Ah,
¿Qué pasó? ¿Nada?
no, es que pensé que no se había escuchado mi presente.
Ok. Gutiérrez Gámez Carrizosa. No.
Miss, yo también me escuché, es que también me quedé con la duda.
Sí. ¿Quién eres? Coronado.
Samantha.
Sí, sí te escuchaste. Gutiérrez
ok.
Yepis.
Present.
Hernández Andalón.
Present.
Martínez Grijalva.
Present.
Miranda Valenzuela.
Presente.
Ramírez Núñez. Ramírez Padilla.
Here.
Villa Osuna.
Here.
Ok. Listo. Thank you guys. Si tienen alguna duda, pregunta o lo que sea, me pueden preguntar aquí, o sea, se quedan nada más en la sesión o me mandan mensajito. Ok. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Gracias. Bye, Miss.
Bye.
Gracias.
Thank you.